What up guys, this is Stanley Steen from Deberoo and today I want to talk to you about the law of averages and why do we test. So first of all, during the testing phase you want to acquire data. You want to acquire data so that you can run your campaign and base your decisions on that data. So therefore, to acquire that data, you need to invest money and you want to optimize based on the CPA rules that you set beforehand. Before you start your campaign, you want to set those rules so that you're not investing your money in a black hole, but that you actually know what you're doing. And you want to eliminate emotional-based decisions. So that's the reason that you set these CPA rules, so that you don't make any decisions based on your emotion or based on shit, this is my money going to dust. But you want to make decisions based on the rules that you set on beforehand. So what is the law of averages? How does it work? Well, the law of averages tells us that when you get a no, when you're not selling, it only means that you're closer to a yes. Because eventually you're going to find the people that want the product that you're selling. So this is an example of a couple of students that analyzed the law of averages for a school project. So as you can see, they started out with 4 coin tosses. Very simple, just a coin throwing up in the air. And then, is it head or not? In this case, out of those 4 tosses, one time it was heads. So then you could say the probability of the coin being heads is 25%. And according to this data, that is right. 1 times out of 4 is 25%. But then the kids decided, let's do this test again over 100 tosses. Out of those 100 tosses, 64 times it went to heads. So now you've got a probability of heads of 64%. All right, let's do it one more time. This time, 1,000 tosses. 1,000 tosses. 582 times heads makes a probability of heads of 58.2%. Okay. So a lot of differences. Let's try it with 10,000 tosses. 10,000 tosses took a while, but eventually 4,989 times it went on heads. So a probability of heads being 49.89%. So as you can see, the more data you get, the more stabilized your data gets as well. But also, don't make assumptions based on too little data. If you would go with this, with those 4 tosses, only 1 time heads, if you want to bet on heads, for example, you might say, okay, this is not a good bet. Or in terms of affiliate marketing, this is not a good offer because I'm only having 25%. You know what? I'm just going to kill this campaign early. Well, too bad, because if you tested it the whole way through, the 10,000 tosses, you would notice that it's around 50%. But because you didn't look any further, you thought it was only 25%. Let me put it in another way. An affiliate marketing way. So right here, we've got 20 different placements, 20 different apps, 20 different widgets, whatever you want to call it. And in this case, in this example, we've got an effective CPA of $100 per widget. So whenever you hit a spend of 100 on a widget, without any profit, you would turn that widget off. That's the rule that we're setting for this campaign. So, first day is done. First 24 hours the campaign has been live, and these are the results. Standing out is widget number 3. with a spend of 73. The other ones are all quite low after 1 day, but we have widget 10 with 22 spent as well. So a lot of affiliates, especially beginning affiliates, would say, oh my god, I already spent $73, I'm gonna shut off widget 3. And hey, widget 10 is not performing well either. Well, I'm gonna shut that off too. If you do that, if you shut down those two widgets, congratulations, now you lost $95 on these two widgets since they spent, but they didn't bring any profit. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it is good to take your losses, but let's see what could happen on day 2. So, the first thing that we're gonna watch is widget 3. Now it has a spend of 90, still didn't hit the effective CPA, but also still didn't get any profit, any conversions. The other widget that we wanted to watch is widget 10, spend of 53 now, but look, we did get a conversion. So right now we have a profit of 50. You're still down on this widget, $3, but we've got more data, so we know more, and optimizing might get easier now since we know what our audience wants. We also got some conversions on other widgets. Widget 2 is performing well. It looks like 26 spent, 50 profit. Widget 4 has a small loss, but did get a conversion. None of the widgets did hit the effective CPA yet, so we don't have to cut anything. Widget 15 is doing pretty good. Widget 16 is doing even better. 2 conversions of $50, $100 on 17 spent. So this might be a potential winner that we might keep for the whole campaign. So we're gonna keep an eye on widget 16 as well. We get a conversion on widget 19. And other than that, it looks okay. Let's see what could happen on day 3. So this is day 3. Widget 1. Let's start at the top. Widget 1 has spent $100, which is the effective CPA. Didn't get any conversions, so widget 1 we're gonna shut off. We're gonna turn widget 1 off. Widget 2 didn't spend the complete effective CPA yet. Did get 1 conversion of $50. So we're just going to keep that running to see if we can get more out of it. Widget 3 has spent the complete $100 now. And look at that. 3 conversions came in. 150 profit. So all of a sudden, if we go back to day 1, widget 3 already spent $73. Day 2, widget 3 spent $90. Still no conversion. And then all of a sudden, 3 conversions in 1 day. With that, only $10 spent. And this is just an example, but this is actually how the law of averages work. The more no's you get, the closer to a yes you are. The more time and money you spent into a widget without it being converting, the closer to a yes you are. So stay positive and complete your testing period because you don't know what's going to happen. You need more data to say what the average is. All right, let's just continue. Widget 4 has spent its complete effective CPA, 1 conversion, $50. So now you can test it for a longer period, maybe optimize it and see if you can make widget 4 in profit. Widget 5 didn't spend everything, got 1 conversion. Widget 6 and 7 are not doomed yet. They might still get some conversions, but they're close to the effective CPA, didn't get any conversions yet. So we keep a close eye to them and we shut them off when they hit the effective CPA. Widget 8, not completed the effective CPA yet, but already got 2 conversions, so very well. Widget 9, widget 10, both had 1 conversions. So both of these widgets we're just gonna test a little longer. Then widget 11, 12, and 13 all didn't get any conversions. 13 would be a widget we shut off since it hit at the effective CPA. Widget 11 and 12 still had a chance of converting, but we keep a close eye on it. Widget 14 is doing okay. 69 spent, 50 profit. Widget 15 is a profitable widget. Brought us $150 on 100 spent. Widget 16 is the real winner here. Not spent at the complete effective CPA yet, 72 bucks, but made 200 in profit. Widget 17 is okay. We can see if we can optimize this. It's not profitable yet, but did not spend the effective. It did spend the effective CPA, but it got a profit as well. So we're just going to continue testing it and optimize it. Widget 18 is close to being doomed. Widget 19 is profitable, and widget 20 is close to being doomed as well. So important, this lesson, the law of averages. Make sure you follow the rules you set on forehand, because with low data, you might make emotion-based decisions. But if you stick through and you follow the rules that you set on forehand, then you have to wait till you get more data so that you know what the actual averages are. With low data, you don't know what the average is, so you don't know what's going to happen. That's the rule of today. Follow your own rules.